Hey racers, John racing through today, back for another Hot Wheels unboxing video, and today is one that I've been looking forward to for a hot minute because I just got this package sent from Mattel Creations for the Hot Wheels X Formula 1 collab. As you can see inside this package, we got one car, one tire rack, and 8 different wheels. And I think just that alone is super exciting. So I'm gonna unbox this thing, show you guys what's inside, and just talk about this new Hot Wheels Formula 1 collab. Take a look at that. Metal on metal wheel riders. This is the premium version of the Hot Wheels Formula 1 car, and I gotta say, in the package, it looks absolutely amazing, because then we also have some tires here over on the tire rack. It looks like we got some ones that are thicker on the right, and then the thinner wheels are on the left, and those must be the front and rear wheels. And the coolest thing about this thing, not only is this the start of a Hot Wheels X Formula 1 collab, this car has interchangeable wheels. So we have all different types of tire compounds on this Formula 1 car that I want to check out, take off all of the wheels, put them on, and then also put this thing to the test on my Hot Wheels track. So let's go ahead, unbox this thing, talk about Hot Wheels X Formula 1, and get right into it. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing out of its package. Now, I ordered this a couple, I want to say months ago, when the Hot Wheels X Formula 1 collab was first announced. And when it was first announced, it was announced that they were going to be coming out with main lines, which I have set aside here for comparison reasons. And then they also said they were going to release a Wheel Rider set of the majority of the Formula 1 field, which I am also super excited to get my hands on, because that is going to be a very cool set. I like how this card comes just like without anything attached to it. Very clean. Good for mementos, I guess, but I'm just going to keep it in its package for now, because why not? And let's go ahead and take a look at this car. Now, this is not sponsored, I will say. I would have loved to be sponsored to review this on the YouTube channel, but so right now this is just, I placed this order as soon as it was released, because why wouldn't I? It's for the channel. And just take a look at this thing. It is so detailed, and I gotta say, compared to the mainline Formula 1 cars, this thing looks monumentally better. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the comparison between the two cars. Here we go. We got the Williams Formula 1 car right here, and then we've got just the Hot Wheels X F1 collab car here. So no special brands on this thing, although it does kind of look like the Cadillac colors that were announced at the Miami Grand Prix a couple weeks ago, which is kind of cool. And just like it's metal on metal, which is different because the base on the Williams car is plastic. But as you can see, the base is pretty similar. I want to say the Wheel Rider is just a little bit thinner, probably because you can do that with Diecast. The back diffuser is a little bit different. On the Wheel Rider, you got a little part sticking out here. Unfortunately, I don't really know all of the anatomy of a Formula 1 car, so I'm not exactly sure what this piece is. It kind of looks like a light, though, like a safety light that is on the actual Formula 1 cars, which is not included on the basic version. The wings look identical. Looks like the scoop on the top is identical. The halo looks a little more detailed on the Wheel Rider version, obviously. And then I guess just with the wing and everything, the front wing has a really big difference to the basic version, because it's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit longer, and I think that makes the Formula 1 car honestly just look a little bit better. So very exciting stuff. I love the look of this. It's not the basic model, but the Hot Wheels team has confirmed that they are going to be coming out with a bunch of actual Formula 1 cars in this Wheel Rider version. So there's going to be cars with actual race numbers, like here we have the Oracle Red Bull F1 car. As you can see, there's no racing number on this thing, so it is an unnamed car. Could be Max Verstappen, could be literally anyone else in the Red Bull seat. All my Formula 1 fans know, but with the Wheel Riders, there are going to be actual numbers. They're going to be painted helmets and everything, so it'll be a little bit more personalized there. So as you can see, we've got the yellow medium tire compound here on here stock, and then we also have this Formula 1 themed little tire rack with the other tires on it. So let's go ahead and see if we can pop these off the rack here. Looks like we got our soft compound tires here on the top, and then we've got a hard compound tire there on the bottom. You can tell with just the white lettering on it. So I think I should be able to just pop these wheels off and then put the other wheels on. So let's go ahead and just do that, see how easy it is. I have no idea how to do this, but there were instructions on the package. Yeah, here we go. Here we got the instructions. It looks like you just pull off the tires themselves, and then you put the wheels on the tires. Okay, so that's good to know. So you're not pulling off the actual wheel, you're just pulling off the tire of the car, and there you go. You got a little tire there, and wow, that looks really cool. Hold on, I want to take all of these wheels off now. This looks really cool without the wheels on it. I wish there was like a little accessory you could use to roll the Formula One car out, like if there's no wheels on it. Usually in Formula One, they like put them on this bed and they can just like roll them around onto the grid and stuff. But there you go. Here's what the base model looks like. The wheels are a little funky because we've never seen like anything like this before. I think in at least a 1/64 scale, you've got the rims just ready to have wheels on them, and of course it's not going to roll without the tires on it. So there we go. We got the medium compound tires. We'll set those over here, and let's put the hard compound tires on now. How am I gonna do this? How do you you just have to like meticulously take off these wheels from, oh, okay, that just flew out of my hand. I think you do. Maybe you can like push it on like that. Maybe? Also, this is a back wheel. Should be putting it on the back here. I wish this was a little bit easier. I thought it was just like the wheel popping off and on, but no, it's the actual tire on the casting. There you go. Look at that. Soft compound tires looking really nice on this thing. Let's go ahead and pop this like on like that. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it now. Just gotta slide them on that way. Put the wheel up and then slide the tires through. I don't know if the actual Formula One Wheel Rider set is gonna have interchangeable tires. I don't think so. I think that is just for this collector's casting, but it would be really cool if all of the Formula One cars would have rubber wheels to come off like this. But there you go. Now we've got the soft compound on the car, which is really sick. It doesn't feel any different than the mediums, if I'm being completely honest. But I am going to test this on the track eventually, so we will have to just find out then. So let's go ahead and put these medium wheels back together, I guess. Might as well. And just take a look at this casting a little bit more now that we got the soft tires installed. It would be really cool, as I've been saying, to have different cars with all of these tire compounds. I think that would, at least for a video perspective, be really cool to have like Formula One cars change tires throughout the tournament and all of that kind of stuff. I think that would be awesome. But I think what Hot Wheels is doing is they're just releasing the premium versions of these Formula One cars with like the licensed teams and drivers and all that stuff. It's not going to come with all these wheels. So this is cool to have in my collection. Do I see myself making a lot of tire changes on this thing? Also, this tire rack is annoying. Look at that. How am I supposed to put the wheels on this bottom rack? Just carefully, I guess. God, I'm focusing so hard here. I don't want to lose any of these wheels. They are so small. So it makes sense why this is like targeted towards collectors, because if this was targeted towards children, yeah, I think people would be, or not people, children would be eating these wheels, not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and put the hard compound tires back on here and just keep the softs on for the sake of the rest of this video, because I just want to have a really in-depth review of this thing. It looks fantastic. As you can see, it's got number 68 on the side, got the F1 like licensed logo there on the top. This little piece above the scoop, I think, is what Formula One uses for their camera and their telemetry data and a bunch of stuff. And whoa, hang on, take a look at that. This was bent up a little bit. That's interesting. This is like a little plastic piece over the wheel well. This isn't actually part of the actual Formula One car, I don't think. I think that the fenders look a little different, but it is pretty identical to what the Hot Wheels basic model has, with these little wheel covers here. But yeah, it looks like the ride height also might be a little bit lower on the premium car. I think it's kind of hard to tell from this camera angle, but I think the rubber wheels just make this thing a lot more planted to the ground, and it makes sense for the basic car to be a little bit more lifted off the ground, because that is what is better on Hot Wheels track. But yeah, overall, this is a very beautiful looking casting, but I'm just gonna skip to the part of the video now where I think why all of you guys clicked onto this video, and that is to see how fast it is on the Hot Wheels track. So I'm gonna try all of the wheels on this thing. We'll see how far it goes, see how well it turns, and really just put this thing to the test against other basic Formula One cars and say some other wheel riders in general. So very beautiful looking Hot Wheels F1 car. I can't wait to pick up more of them in the store, and comment down below, what do you guys think about this thing? But enough talking, let's go ahead and put this thing on the track. All right, let's go ahead and get started with a Formula One track day. We've got the F1 car up here. We've got all the different kinds of wheels to try on it. Right now it's got the softs on it, and we're gonna do some races. We're gonna do some races against some of the actual mainline Formula One cars that have just come out. And then I also have some Wheel Rider open wheeled cars. As you can see, this is the Indy 500 oval. We got one with slick tires, one with rain tires. We're gonna do some racing and some testing with this thing. So first off, let's go ahead and try the different tire compounds on this thing on the John Racer 3 distance track. First up, we got the soft tire compound. Just curious to see if the different tire compounds are going to be different. Looks like it's going to end off on turn 2. Not very fast around the turns, obviously, because of the rubber wheels, but still not bad. Next up, let's try the medium compound wheels. We got the soft tire there where it ended off on the soft tires, and now we've got the medium tires on. See if it makes a difference. Oh, slow around the arc, silent, and look at that, he's actually gonna go a little bit farther on the mediums. I would not have predicted that. So say it's the soft versus the medium, and now we've got the hard tire on. See if this actually makes a difference. Oh, a little bit slower around the arc this time, and ooh, he comes off the track. Let's try that again. Not quite sure, but I don't think these rubber wheels are actually made with different tire compounds, so maybe this is just different runs from the Formula One car, but yeah, there you go. The hard tire is actually slower than the soft and the medium, so the more you know. Now, just for reference with these different tire compounds, let's run some actual wheel riders. So this is the Indy 500 oval Super Treasure Hunt. It's got some slick wheel riders on it, and it's honestly one of the faster wheel riders I have in my collection. As you can see, it's a little bit faster than the Formula One car. I think that's also because it's lighter and the tires are thinner and shinier, so there's that. And then you have the same car, but this one has treads on the tires, almost like wet weather tires. Let's see how well this car does. Yeah, obviously this one not even fast enough to make it up the arc. You can just hear it slowing down, but this is an older Hot Wheels casting and it's an Indy car, so kind of hard to compare the two. And then of course you have the mainline Formula One cars. It's just the Red Bull Formula One car, and as you can see, much faster without those rubber wheels. So honestly, I kind of wish they had like plastic wheels that I could have had for a different tire compound on this thing to make it go that much faster. But there you go. There's a speed comparison. Hard tire ended up there, soft there, medium there, and I think I'm gonna stick with softs on this thing just because I think it looks so cool. Now let's do a little bit of a speed test. We got the Formula One car on the inside and that Indy 500 oval on the outside to see the speed comparison on the downhill. Oh, look at that. The Formula One car is actually a little bit quicker on the downhill. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting the Indy 500 oval to be a little bit faster on the downhill, but there you go. Not bad for a wheel rider. Now, obviously, the wheel rider on the outside compared to the Williams not wheel rider on the inside, there is a pretty big speed difference, but I guess not a lot actually on the downhill. This thing actually has some pretty decent speed, so there you go. Myth busted. The Formula One car is decently fast for a wheel rider, which that's all you can really ask for. These tires are also making me realize that my track's pretty dusty. I should clean off the dust from the fat track. But that is about it for this Formula One test. Very happy with this casting, and I hope those of you who picked it up on the Mattel Creations shop are also pleased with it too. I'm excited to get my hands on the actual licensed Wheel Riders Formula One cars that are going to be coming out here soon. Not exactly sure when, but I'm sure you'll see those cars on my channel eventually. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next Formula One Hot Wheels video. So like this video, subscribe, don't forget, hit that bell. All right, take it easy, guys. Peace.